So I reiterate here, the bill is dead.
The story of this great city is about the years before this night. We are free!
Hey everyone, this is Ho Ho Hong Kong with me, your co-host Vivek Mahbubani, and the other guy who is...
Mohammed Magdi.
Yeah.
I'm here. I actually forgot last time I did not say my online presence. People think it's on purpose.
Yeah.
Because if we go back to listen to the episode,
Yeah.
I actually ask you what's your socials, and then you never ask me. It just like obviously it wasn't planned.
Oh,
and it was like, you smart ass. The one episode you didn't see online. I'm like, people can look me up, dude. It's not hard.
Yeah, they're like, let me save my ass and not say
you
who
don't
I
think
am.
I said like, hey, I'm Andy Curtin. Like that would be yeah. It's
like you're on the stand, you're like, but I'm the other Mohammed.
That's right.
I'm not the Mohammed.
yeah, I was not just to address this. It was not planned, and my socials were in the episode description.
Yeah.
So I wasn't trying to throw you under the bus or anything.
And let's be very honest, like if they needed to investigate, they could figure it out.
Oh yeah.
They don't go case by case as in episode by episode, you know. They're like,
Exactly.
well, that's all we can do.
Yeah. He didn't say his social, so I guess we can never find him.
Exactly. Yeah, we'll get someone else.
So in case you want to find me, it's at the other. By the way, I literally said my address on this podcast before.
Oh yeah, you did say.
Yeah, because I don't care. So
would you like to do that again?
no, absolutely.
Okay.
I would like to make it a little bit of work for them.
Okay, yeah.
You have to go back. I'm not even going to say which episode. So you have to listen to all of us
Nice.
and hopefully subscribe to the Patreon.
It might be in the Patreon section.
Maybe it might be. I
All
actually
right, so now
forgot.
we know. We're going to figure out where Mohammed lives.
Speaking of Patreon, first of all, I want to give a shout out. So I know some people are listening to this right after the last episode and they're tuning in for the first time. So first of all, welcome to Hong Kong. Vivek, what is this podcast about?
So the podcast is all about being comedy, funny, haha, laughing, not trying to be like, you're right, I'm wrong.
Right,
We're not trying to offend anybody. We're just trying to remind everyone that we can have a good time.
Exactly. And we also try to find interesting stories, and because obviously Hong Kong is in the name and we're in Hong Kong, so we find interesting stories around Hong Kong. People who have for all sorts of life. And if you go back, you'll see journalists, you'll see business owners, you see F&B people like our guest today. And sometimes you see some people who are on the news for whatever reason. Yeah. So it's not, just to make it very clear, this is not a news show.
Yeah.
And but I want to go back to Patreon. First of all, we have had a bunch of patrons for the first time. So I want to give them a shout out. One name you recognize, Vivek. Harry Harrison subscribed to our Patreon. So our buddy Harry, who was on recently, you guys would know him, the cartoonist for the SCMP. He subscribed to Tycoon, $20 a month.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
Guy.
So he's balling, obviously. Thank you so much, Harry, for joining. We have Heijian Ching Hei Wong. We have Cheryl L, Shan, Michelle. Cassie is back on the on the Patreon. Thanks for rejoining, Cassie and Yasmin. We have 7 new patrons. Thank you so much for the support. We've also had people ask us how would they quote unquote tip us, and I did some research and I found something called Buy Me a Coffee.
Yeah.
What's your favorite drink?
Me, whenever I do go to a coffee shop, it's usually like a mocha or a hot chocolate.
So you have to stay within the $5 limit because that's what they can tip basically.
Yeah.
So I wrote it in the description because I'm very racist. I put buy us a coffee / chai latte, and the chai latte is obviously for you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, obviously a chai. Would you like some chai, sir?
So if people buy us a coffee, it's $5. You go buy me a coffee / HoHoPod.
Yeah.
And same for the Patreon. It's patreon.com/HoHoPod, and you can just give whatever amount, and I will make sure Vivek is only gonna get a chai latte, not his fancy mocha.
That's correct. At most, I'll get the pack of sugar next to it.
Let's get to our guest because this is very exciting. Jerome Carlier.
Very well.
Was that close enough?
Yeah, not bad. Yeah.
I tried to do the French part, but failed miserably. Let's try again with the Dom La Y. Jerome Carlier.
Yeah, it's perfect.
That's it. That's great. Jerome, you're one of the co-founders of La Rotisserie.
Yeah, right.
See, I'm nailing it.
Yeah.
Better and better.
Yeah, and La Rotisserie was also on the news recently for, unfortunately, shutting down, right?
Right, yeah.
So we can start kind of from the beginning. When La Rotisserie, before it shut down, there was a bunch of branches, right?
Yeah, we shut down 6 branches, actually.
Out of 6. Like, that was all that is.
Yeah.
Right, okay. And did you shut it down all on the same day? Like just,
all the
that's
same
it?
day, yeah.
Was there just one
it's
button
easier.
in the office, the shutdown, the red button? You like shut it down, you just press a button, it's all gone?
Yeah, but I mean, the thing is like we're running all the shop with a centralized operation. So I mean, at some point, there's no point to just shut down half of it and keep 3 more running. So yeah, we were.
Did you let the chicken run? Like some of the chicken that you didn't kill, did you just let them loose?
Yeah, I wish we had a farm in Hong Kong with all chicken alive, but no, unfortunately.
So wait, did you let them out in France then?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah, they were running around and like,
Exactly. Freedom!
Yeah.
How do you say freedom? Liberté!
Liberté, yeah, exactly.
Oh, they started singing the Les Miserables and everything, that kind of stuff.
It must be good news for them in France. Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
definitely.
So you're importing your chicken from France, I read,
Yeah,
right?
right, yeah.
So what is the cold chain like during COVID? I imagine this is part of the reason you guys
Same.
closed.
It's,
Oh.
we import frozen by boat, so there is almost no much impact from
Yeah.
COVID like status.
So they come in by boat. They're all tied up.
Yeah, in a frozen container. So yeah.
No, not very kind to
don't
them.
move anymore. Yeah.
Did you have any of your chicken stuck in the Suez Canal?
There was a kind of a big mess from.
You know,
there,
I'm
yeah.
from Egypt, right? So
Yeah,
people were
yeah.
giving me shit when
Oh.
that happened. I'm like, I know my country is dysfunctional. That's why I'm not there.
Yeah.
Stop blaming me.
You were not linked with any
No, I
this
was
mess
not.
happening there. Yeah.
Now,
I wish, because we got a settlement of like $1 billion, which
Yeah.
obviously in a country like Egypt, it's
yeah.
gone.
Yeah, I can guess. Yeah, but yeah, there was a huge delay and a big mess. Yeah.
Wow.
That's
But,
crazy. But then, okay, so La Rotisserie, I remember because when I first
It's La Rotisserie.
La Rotisserie.
There you go.
When I went to La
You
Rotisserie.
can say like all the local chicken shop. Usually people calling us like this, it's fine. They remember the logo, but the name. Never
Yeah,
really.
they remember, and it says French chicken. We're like, all right, we'll take that.
Did you not
It's
do
okay.
like some research on like how hard it would be for locals to like? Did you not try to change the name to something more easy to remember?
Yeah, I don't know. We were not really thinking about this from the beginning. At some point, yeah, if we wanted to expand, I think we would have changed the name. Yeah, but
Right,
I mean,
Yeah.
chicken shop means like whatever chicken people thinking about your brand. So it's not too bad.
Yeah.
What's the Cantonese name?
For chickens, Guy. So
Guy, yeah.
French chicken is a fagot Guy, but I mean
Fagot
I must
Guy,
have
yeah.
the wrong tone because I tried 1,000
Yeah.
times to say it. Nobody
Yeah.
understand ever.
Well,
so
you did do it correct because I remember every time I'd pass by one of the branches, there would be a big banner that would say lunch menu for like $88. I'm like, that is a price I can pay.
Yeah.
That is
Right,
something
yeah.
good. And it's like, what, three a course, like with soup. And I was like,
yeah,
wait,
it's a
what?
full meal. Yeah.
This is a proper meal. And like the first time I went there, I ate. I was like, dude, this is a lot of food. These guys are
We tried to
overdoing
be
it.
generous from the beginning. It was
Yeah,
one
I
of-
remember
one of the
that.
Do you
value, yeah.
regret that now?
Yeah, you're like, oh.
Nah, never. Come on.
But then the thing is that I was actually one of the earlier encounters even I had where you get to see a whole oven of these chickens, roasting
Yeah.
throughout the day. And it was actually a fascinating sight. We're all looking like, whoa, that looks tasty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this actually was quite impressive from the beginning because I think no one really showed roasting chicken like this.
Yeah.
And our first shop in Shangwan, we really put the roast machine in front of the street.
Yeah.
So you see people like just stopping by and just looking at the chicken and
Yeah.
with the exhaust, with the smell coming.
Yeah.
And then I think we start measuring how long. The record is like 1 hour, 1 hour and a half. One guy is staying and looking at
What?
the chicken.
Yeah.
I think we give him some chicken for free at some point. Yeah. because
I mean, he earned it.
Yeah, yeah.
He's standing in front of the oven
Yeah.
that long.
You know what's odd though? Whenever
Also, that was me before I grew my beard. Don't
exactly.
tell
It's just like
him. I was drooling. It was great.
the lonely man
Exactly.
in front of a chicken
Me and
shop.
my dog just petting my dog. We'll get chicken soon.
Stay there for another hour. They'll give me some for free. You know what's odd though? Like one of my favorite things at your shop is on top of the chicken is actually the brownie. You have like the chocolate cake at the end.
Yeah.
You have that. That is
I've never
the killer.
had that. I had the
You've
chicken
never-
a couple of times for dinner, so I don't think it was a lunch plan.
No, it's additional.
You can add.
Yeah.
It's,
But
you have,
it was one of our best sellers. And you know the whole story about this actually, because we were three business partners.
Yeah.
And me and Mary actually were no experience in F&B. So
Yeah.
we were looking from the beginning from someone with experience because we realized even roasting chicken sounds quite easy.
yeah.
No, I mean running a F&B business it doesn't come from scratch like this. So.
Yeah.
The only guy actually I knew in F&B was the chef of the restaurant downstairs the office I used to work and where I grabbed my sandwich every day for lunch. And this restaurant was Chez Patrick in Star Street in Admiralty. And there was the chocolate cake
Yeah.
the guy was doing was just crazy and it was like famous in the whole building basically. So
Yeah.
like people can see, oh, you took the chocolate cake. Yeah. Because it's like super good but super heavy.
Yeah.
And then we asked the guy, and the guy joined us in the adventure, and so he's a third partner. And then from the beginning, I was telling him, one condition: you bring the
chocolate
chocolate cake recipe with you. I mean, no way. And that's what he did, and that's how he still became famous for the last 10 years.
Yeah. Dude, that is so good. Like, you know, like I used to have the membership plan, the membership card before, and when you have enough chops, you get like free cake and all that. That was one reason I would get extra. I'm like, I have
You
to.
cheap fuck.
That cake is so damn good, dude.
I mean, you're kidding, but after we close now, we get some message on Facebook, people asking for the recipe of the chocolate cake.
Oh, dude, full on, man. I was thinking, I was like,
We
please.
should sell it, actually.
Yeah, you should actually have just a sub branch of just La Chocolatieri or something.
the
you
La
know?
Chocolatieri.
Would you be okay with sharing it on the Patreon?
All right, 2 parts.
I don't know it.
We have. Oh, you don't know it, really? Okay, we can get it from you, and then Patreon comes out on Thursday, so you have time.
All right.
Those are our paid subscribers. They would really appreciate it.
Now, I'm actually curious though, like, why chickens though? Did you have like a nightmare one day when you were a kid? You're like, oh, I'm gonna get you one day. You just wait.
The revenge is coming.
Yeah. Like, what was the inspiration for
Did
that?
you keep
not
count
really.
as well, like a serial killer, of how many
Yeah,
chickens
like
did
you're
you?
number
No,
20.
I was thinking about this after a few years, like trying to calculate, but I don't know. I don't know if you reach 1 million chicken or not.
Oh my
but yeah.
God!
Yeah.
How do you live with yourself?
Yeah.
Actually,
If I killed 1 million ants, I would be really depressed.
yeah. No, I mean, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's a bit scary at some point. But no, I had some good memories of. I mean, in France, it's very tradition to eat roast chicken.
Yeah.
It's cheap. It's good. It's like perfect meal. When we were a student with my roommate, who used to eat chicken when we were studying for exam, and it's like kind of our treat. And and that's all. I mean, at
was
some
just
point we were
tasty.
like, it's just good. There was nothing like this in Hong Kong.
Yeah.
And we were like, okay, we would love it. We hope some other people would love it, and then we just started like this.
Yeah, because the chicken actually, what's interesting, a roast chicken actually is a perfect blend of East and West. Now, what do I mean by this is that if you will ask a lot of local Chinese, when they choose, because when you go to La Rotisserie, you used to get a choice between breast and thigh, right?
Yeah.
Now, locals, 9 out of 10 will go with thigh and not breast.
It's kind of true, yeah.
Right? And a lot of, let's say, the expats or foreigners, whatever, would go more breast for the,
Yeah.
the lean meat, right?
Yeah.
You have that.
Yeah.
Now, do you know why that's the case?
No. I feel
I
like something racist is coming.
No, it's not racist.
No.
Usually the breast is less fat. And,
No, but that's not the reason why a
Oh.
lot of local. Do you know why that was?
I mean-
It is purely for the texture. It is smoother. The thigh meat is smoother. That's why in Chinese culture you see a lot of people, like when they eat, they'll always like the fish has to be nice and smooth and all that. So same, the thigh is much smoother than the rough.
So the
breast meat.
locals don't, like, when it comes to steak, they don't eat like rare meat.
They will. I mean, they will do that. But when it comes to chicken, they're like, give me some leg.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah, so
Interesting.
that's why whenever I used to eat with my friends, I used to love it because they would order all, like, let's say we get like 4 or 5 chickens together, and I just get all the breast.
Nice.
And they're like, there's not enough meat for me. I'm like, too bad.
Let's play this game because I'm a thigh person.
Yeah.
Yeah. Since I was
Really?
young. Yeah, I am.
Oh,
yeah,
man,
me
but-
too, actually. Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, because we have taste.
Okay, so this is
The breast can be a bit dry sometimes. If
Exactly.
It's,
It's
Fair
dry.
enough.
It also can be boring. It's
it's-
like, even if it's well cooked, it's just like the same cut,
yeah,
you know?
but it's way more efficient. The amount of time you waste trying to pull out the bones and everything from the thigh. Do
This
you
is such a
understand-
Hong Kong response.
Yeah. So do you understand how much money you're losing on a daily basis by going like, I'm gonna spit that out?
Yeah.
Like I'm going straight to the point. I'm like, give me that protein.
But
Like,
you just heard it from the expert. The
Yeah.
thigh is better.
the expert, yeah.
okay, fair
Big
enough.
part of this podcast is me proving Vivek wrong.
Yeah,
So we
exactly.
can-
Yeah, I've always had this belief that I'm like, I must be smarter than at least than Mo, right? And
Nope.
every guess, I'm like, damn, there's another thing. My confidence is dying. Okay, so right now I'm outnumbered thighs versus breasts, right? Now,
Yeah.
let me ask you this though: in general, what do you guys do? Because I know, like, when you have leftover food and everything, there's something that you must be like. For example, there's a chicken that's cooked and it's just sitting in the tub over there at the end of the day. Is there
In the
anything
tub?
No.
in the whatever storage? I don't know what the
porn
word is.
do you watch? Chicken in the tub. Ooh.
Yeah, you're right. We keep it warm in like a bain-marie. It's
Yeah.
the right.
See? I know. I've eaten a lot of times there. Okay, let me make this very clear.
Yeah, I can see,
when
yeah.
you guys opened up like in Soho, I was like, "This is it.
Yeah.
this is the
Oh,
end
really?
game." Yeah,
Damn, yeah.
Yeah, that's why
There
I'm
should
like-
be more people like you. huh?
Exactly.
But no, basically, roast chicken is perfect just out of the roast machine. And longer you keep it, drier it becomes and
Yeah.
less good it is. So after 2 hours, we don't sell it anymore. And we just shred it and use it for sandwich.
Yeah.
So from the beginning, we sell sandwich super cheap to be able to avoid any wastage. And actually, sandwich became one of our best sellers too, with our homemade
I did have a
mayonnaise and
sandwich
stuff.
before.
Yeah.
Like coming because the original shop, the Shangwan shop, is close to FLM. the Queen's Cafe, and we would do open mics there sometimes, comedy open mics. So on my way to the open mic, I would pick up a sandwich. Yeah. Okay, so let's go back a little bit because you said your background is not F&B.
Right.
So what got you from? Where are you from in France?
I mean, I grew up when I was teenager, west part of Paris, but I don't really feel any roots in France. I'm not planning to live back in France anytime anyway. So yeah.
Oh. Wait, did you move out of France for a while?
Yeah, I mean, it's like 15 years. I'm in Asia. I did 3 years in Tokyo, and we've been more than 12 years in Hong Kong right now.
How do they say la rotisserie in Tokyo?
La Rotisserie.
I knew I'm going to trap him into saying something racist. Yes, done.
I didn't say it, man.
He said it, not us.
It's just accent. Come on. No, it's fine. I love Japan, and I love Japanese guys. Yeah, no worries.
So what were you doing in Japan?
Working in a French bank.
Okay.
So
it is what Paribas is the
other one, Société Générale.
Société Générale. Yes, I knew that too. Okay.
General Society. Yeah.
So like most of the guys out of studying and like no idea what to do. I started to work in bank like this. So and they move everyone at some point to Hong Kong. So couldn't stay more in Japan. I would otherwise, I think, and just 3 more years banking in Hong Kong until it was enough for me.
Yeah. Okay.
So far, it seems to be like every banker we met in Hong Kong after like usually 3 years, they're like, all right, this is it. This is crazy now.
It's not a career that you just keep having.
Yeah.
It's just like soul sucking.
Some do, but
of course. But we also
they're not coming here, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. They're not on the podcast.
No, they're not on the podcast.
We go like, help me.
Yeah, you know my background is accounting as well. I'm supposed to be working in a bank. Never did, never will.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like it's.
We should, you never do.
I mean, I ended up doing stand-up comedy. So
4 bankers, though.
4 bankers. So I'm not exactly great with money. Let's say
you're in the bank trying to entertain them, and they're not paying.
That's true.
Hey, look at this clown.
So how did opening a restaurant come about? So you left the banking job, yeah?
Yeah, and after I got like a couple of ideas because when you leave like when I left my job, basically the only thing I was sure is like I don't want to do this job again. But then a couple of ideas, and friend of friend actually, Marie was super motivated about the idea of roast chicken, and me, I was not really motivated to start business by myself. So I was like, if she's motivated to quit her job and do it together, let's start like this. And then with a third guy, Aurélien, joining us, we just started with one very tiny shop in Shangwan. 3 of us working, 1 employee, Nepalese girl, doesn't speak English.
Wow.
Really tough, Monday to Saturday, morning to evening. We're stirring packaging in our room. It was quite tough at the beginning, yeah.
Wow. So let's take a step back. Before La Rotisserie was there, were there days when you were in Hong Kong during those 3 years going like, man, this chicken sucks? Like, a lot of people kind of feel there's an emptiness where they're not satisfied with what they know they could enjoy elsewhere, and they feel that there's something lacking in Hong Kong. Did you have those moments where you're just like, man, this chicken is not right? The style is not smooth.
It's not that. No, honestly, it's just something like it's not something is missing. It's like if there was something, I would enjoy it for sure. Yeah.
Okay. So fair enough. Because I'm always curious to see like what was the incentive to go in this direction. Surely you could have gone any route when it comes to F&B, right? It could have been like a typical French restaurant, a bistro, whatever. Yeah. And you went with the nice casual. Let me watch them roast in front of me.
Yeah. And the goal from the beginning was to do something easy. We can scale up and like a chain.
Yeah.
And especially doing a takeaway business, because restaurants with the rent, the wages, and so the fixed costs are so huge, you cannot be affordable. Basically, it's not possible. With takeaway, you can do 5 times volumes at the restaurant, and then really lower your margin and offer a much cheaper and affordable French food, basically. That was the concept.
Yeah, because that's another thing. You must understand, the fact that you said it specifically as French chicken allows a lot of guys who have to go on a date with their girlfriends to suddenly make this a choice that they can choose.
Right, yeah.
Like, if this was just roast chicken, the girls would be like, what the hell is this? What is this shit,
cheap
right?
bastard.
Yeah, then you're like, but they're French. She's like, forget the Chanel bag. Give me la rotisserie.
I mean, it makes sense because you see a lot lot of local shops with the hanging goose and duck and chicken, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So if you say that, you'd be like, ew, what? That's our first date. What is wrong with you?
Yeah, exactly. It's just so like typical. Like that's just the basic thing I would do on a daily basis. But now all of a sudden, this is like, oh, look at me with with the 3 choices and the soup. Oh, yo.
You're kidding, but Valentine's Day was a quite busy day for us, yeah.
Right?
Wow.
I'm telling you, dude. Let me tell you, Christmas as well.
For the last minute, the guy who
Ran out of
PM,
stuff.
like, oh damn, it's Valentine's Day today, and
Yeah.
now Rotisserie. Okay,
I'm telling you, man, like a lot of my friends, they'll be like, dude, thank God for this. I can go back home, get a takeaway, put it on a nice, beautiful plate at home and be like, see, French food, French cuisine. The girl's like, yes. You're like, yes.
So that was in 2013? Is that correct?
2012, we opened the first shop, in Shangwan.
So you, from what I understand, you didn't have a business background, right? Like you're working in a bank, so you're not in the So something that I am curious about for someone who might be thinking of opening an F&B business in Hong Kong, what are the steps? Like, what did you have to learn? What did you have to do to like get in this sphere?
Honestly, I mean, common sense, that's all, and a bit of cash.
Right.
But,
so you haven't, obviously some investment.
Yeah. But I mean, in Hong Kong, opening a restaurant is just doing few checks and that's all. It's super easy. After, I mean, whatever you want to sell, you just need to manage operation. But it's, I mean, you have bunch of suppliers of whatever you want right now in Hong Kong. You find a shop, you pay a 3 months deposit, the agency fee, everything, the renovation if you need to, and you start. Huh?
That's it. You're up and running.
Oh, yeah. Hong Kong is super easy place for so many things. Even you can even import mostly everything you want. It's just super easy.
We'll get to that because you're saying that the chicken came by boat, which I took a note of because that's a long time from France, isn't it?
It's around a month. Yeah. I mean, from door to door is like 1.5 months to 2 months, depends. Yeah.
Is that not, obviously I'm an idiot, is that not a long time for a chicken to be just frozen and it's not going to be as fresh? I know you'll laugh at me. Yeah.
No. But, usually frozen food, you keep it, the expiry date is like 2 to 3 years. So yeah. It's,
okay.
It's
Wow.
totally fine. Yeah.
I've been lied to my whole life from these boxes that said expired.
Of course,
next week.
yeah.
I'm like, you liar.
So actually, we shouldn't consider the expiry date on the boxes usually when we're buying frozen stuff, right?
I mean, I don't know. Yeah, usually you should, but you can keep it quite long. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. All right. Okay. So let's come back to this now.
Whatever. The chicken shop.
Stop trying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chicken shop.
So what about this? So like, because after that opened up, there were other shops that did similar stuff. You had competitors coming up with like also the roasted chicken thing. But I kind of feel like yours was the initial with the whole, I can see the chicken being roasted in front of me. I've got this kind of choice thing. And then at the same time, like French cuisine in Hong Kong, a lot of people try to open French cuisine and stuff. Now, do you sometimes go to places, for example, the typical joke, okay, which is such a terrible joke, is like, oh, I went to take my girlfriend for French food, so we went to Café de Corral, right? Like,
fucking kill me.
Yeah, right. So,
Or Deli France, yeah.
yeah, or Deli France. Yeah, exactly. So Deli France, honestly, really shamefully, when we were young, we thought that was French food.
Well,
Oh,
I don't
then,
even know what
okay.
Deli France is.
Deli
Where is
France
it?
is like a terrible, it's basically like the McDonald's of like croissant.
Yeah, they try to sell like quiche or like typical French food, but I mean the quality is the worst you can get.
Right.
Really.
Yeah.
So
I know Café du Corral. Never been inside, I think, but
either, yeah.
Nothing French about it, man.
yeah, no, I know
Zero.
that.
Just the
Yeah.
name, yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, when we opened the first shop, all the foreigners in Hong Kong, they knew a roast chicken just with one shop. It was Chicken on the Run. So you should know it's really
you know
a few
that one.
meters
Yeah,
up.
Chicken on the Run. Yeah, that's
Where
right
is
up
it?
Here. Right up here, near the escalator. There's one on Mars.
Is it still around?
It's still there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
okay.
Australian chicken.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Do they promote themselves as French chicken or Australian?
No, Australian.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So what's the difference? Like in how you roast the chicken?
His chicken's not on the run; they're on the stick. Hey!
All right, we're gonna mute Vivek for the rest of the episode.
Please go on. No, don't let me ruin this episode. We had a good run last week.
Between Australian and French chicken, you don't know which one is more racist. Okay. All right, enough of the jokes.
What can I say? The Australian chicken is jumping.
Nice.
No, I don't know. They just opened one shop and they weren't looking to open more shops. Where we were looking to open more like a chain. So yeah.
Yeah.
This is the main difference. But I think they're doing good and still here. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so then, so now what's the next step? What's going on? I mean, I know unfortunately you had to close down and all that, but are there any plans, or were you just like, okay, chickens, we'll give you 1 year's break, I'll be back, you know?
I don't know. There is no plan to be back for the moment. On my side, to be very honest, I think it's gonna be 13 years I'm here in Hong Kong, and I mean, Hong Kong changed quite a bit. So since that, actually, I got married with my Hong Kongese wife. We got a daughter, 5 years old right now, and we are looking for moving somewhere else in Asia, discover something different.
Yeah.
And I'm right now actually looking for opportunities, whatever, job, business to do.
Have you thought
almost
about
everywhere?
Teaching French?
Wow. I was not thinking about that, but
honestly, the amount of men that could use this, and then they would be like, if I could say like a few phrases in French, oh man, it would up my game.
Dude, I speak French. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but
it does not help me.
Yeah, but you don't. But you're not official.
It doesn't help you when you look like this. Okay, it doesn't matter how many languages you speak.
Yeah, because like I mean, honestly, a lot of people nowadays will be trying to learn different languages for work overseas and everything. Because like the typical joke, obviously, is like the expat, the Western person come to Hong Kong, whether they're French, Italian, or English, they're teaching English. You know, so have you thought about that? You know, teaching French or just French culture in general?
Not really. I was more thinking about getting a leverage of all the stuff I learned for the last 10 years, but why not? Yeah, I don't know.
Wait, what were you trying to do?
No, I mean, the experience of like this chicken business.
Yeah,
we learned really a lot of things from the first shops to running like kind of small group with all the logistic and stuff. Retail business, I mean, that's bon. Yeah, so it's more this kind of
okay, so still
target.
going in the business area of stuff, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
So I want to get into the story of, obviously, so there was basically a rise and fall of the restaurant, pretty much, right?
Yeah.
So because you opened in 2013 with one shop in Shangwan, yeah?
Yeah.
When did you open the second branch?
Within a year, actually.
So you guys were doing really well.
Second and third shop was a few months after.
Yeah, because I remember when it happened in Shangwan, it was a big deal. Like,
yeah.
Everyone was like, "This is it, finally." I mean, you know.
Yeah, it wasn't expensive. It was good quality.
It was good quality stuff. It was a proper, like you said, a very generous meal as well. And I remember because I used to eat there like lunchtime. I'm set till dinner, like easily it's 8 p.m. I'm like, I'm good to go.
Yeah.
Right. And you have that now. Then the rise happened, you know, you had the other branches happening. I remember in Sai Poon, you guys opened up over there. That was also really cool because then that street, everyone's into different types of cuisine.
Yeah.
You know, they don't want the big franchise. They want like the ones who have maybe a few brands and they have their own uniqueness to it. So you've got that as well. And then you slowly expanded. Where else were the branches?
One Chai. Just almost same time with Sai Poon, we opened One Chai.
Yeah.
And after we took a while to just work on all the standard processes and so on. And we raised some funds to open central kitchen and warehouse to store all the goods we import from France directly. And we opened another shop in Quarry Bay. And last year, 2 more shops in Causeway Bay and Soho.
So you opened them in 2021?
Yeah.
Wow, okay. So that was during COVID and you're still doing well?
Yes and no. I mean, business 2020 was a really tough year, but with Hong Kong with the government subsidies and the fact we are not like a traditional restaurant but more a takeaway, we were kind of okay. So, but we were feeling you need to reach size to be profitable right in Hong Kong, and we feel this size is actually becoming bigger and bigger. So we have to open more shops.
Can you explain that to me a bit? Because I read that on the interview that they did with you guys, and I couldn't fully understand it. You were talking about how you have to reach a certain number of shops to basically scale up, or can you just explain?
Basically, the shops are not running that well compared with few years before because there is a lot more competition and the conditions in Hong Kong are more and more tough. So and the shops need to make money to subsidize the central kitchen where a lot of staff are working, the warehouse and so on, and this makes the number of shops bigger and bigger to be able to break even just the.
But then aren't you also increasing your costs by opening more shops?
I mean, each shop should be profitable, otherwise it's a fail, and you should just close it and open
Right,
another one.
I'm just trying to understand, because let's say you had 6 shops as you did, but you're like, oh, we have to get to, let's say, 10. And I'm trying to understand the logic of like, why would you open more when you're not, the 6 are not killing it yet? Because you're only raising your costs. I mean, is that correct?
No, the fixed costs are the central kitchen and the warehouse.
Okay. So you're trying to fund that basically.
Yeah, exactly. And as soon as you start to build this business in that direction, it's really difficult to move back, because if you try to produce everything inside each shop, it's really complicated, especially French food, where none of our employees in the shop are French. And
you don't want to compromise on quality.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And we run like this for the first few years, and we see how difficult it could be. Most of our staff were really reliable and lovely staff, but most of them were Nepalese. And if you teach them how to make to cook a quiche, for instance, they will do it perfectly for a few days. But after a couple of weeks, the quiche would be pretty much different compared with your expectation. So
what you're saying is that you need to keep training them.
Yeah, it's very, very complicated. And plus, in Hong Kong, you have a lot of turnover of staff and so on. So it's really better if you want to get a similar quality in all your point of sales to centralize most of the operation.
And okay, so a similar, like in the same area, I imagine there was many conversations before you guys pulled the plug on the project, basically, right? What was there an option to scale back down, to maybe go back to one shop and maybe try to get rid of that kitchen or whatever, go back to the beginning, basically?
We were thinking about stuff like this, but how can I say, the business, even 1 or 2 shops, is not really what we were looking for. So we were really trying to push more to achieve the first direction we were
so
trying
it's basically
from the beginning.
Either at that level or no point at all, right?
Exactly,
We're not going backwards anymore.
Yeah, there's no.
But why not? Is it not better than nothing?
I mean, the goal for us was more to look for a business partner to really help us to push the business and to reach that size.
And obviously, no one would invest. No one would invest these days in something like this because it's risky.
Yeah.
All right, so we've been talking about chicken for a long time now, people.
I want to keep talking more about chicken. Actually, let's get to the meat of the episode. Haha.
Hey, no, you know why? You know why? Because they went the other way as well. They started selling duck as well.
Oh, did they?
True, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they went duck, dude.
Oh, wow. Okay. When was that?
The murder didn't stop with just the they were like, these quacks gotta go.
1 or 2 years ago, we started to import some French duck as well from France. Yeah, basically we tried once, and we were like, wow, damn, it's so good.
Right.
And then we started, but the thing is, like, it's much more expensive than a chicken to source. And there was a demand, but not that big. So we.
But I was always curious, like, why didn't you guys ever consider doing some sort of fusion with, like, let's say, roast duck and stuff in Hong Kong? You know, they have like the roast chicken, the Chinese roast meats and everything. Have you ever considered those having like a fusion half and half, or ever thought of crossovers?
Yeah, but 3 of us are French, and the thing we know about and
it's French.
Yeah, it's mostly French. So. But I mean, looking back at everything, I think if we could have found some local business partner to be able to keep the value we built together as a French people, but bringing a way to speak more to local people. But maybe, like you say, doing more fusion or mixing different culture, different recipes. Definitely would be more successful, and this is maybe the main things we missed, I would say.
Yeah, that's all right. I mean, like, it's just an idea, because I always find that a lot of people, when they talk about meats in Hong Kong, the roast meats is a big deal. Like, we're famous for that stuff, and you're technically kind of roasting your chicken as well. So I just thought it'd be interesting to see what a crossover would. I mean, imagine putting like barbecued pork, in an oven and seeing it spin around, putting like a whole.
Ew.
Okay.
That's my worst nightmare. No, stop it. Don't ruin my chicken fantasy.
Now, have you ever encountered people, like, I'm sure, because some people would be looking at your business thinking that, it's just horrible what you're doing, seeing all that chicken, this and that. Have you ever encountered those people who are anti, like a pro-vegetarian groups and all that?
No, I mean, our first customer in Shenzhen was one of our friends, and she was vegetarian.
So did she buy the chicken to save them? She's
No.
like, I'll pay this, let him go.
She put a hat on it and then, like just take it at home.
You're okay.
Yeah, you
was
okay.
a-
Just stick some feathers on it.
Yeah.
She was buying a vegetarian quiche. Maybe she was feeling she saved a chicken that way, but
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah, the irony, you put an egg in it. Oh! I saved your mom but killed your son.
Did you ever consider, because I lived in Shanghai for many years, and I don't know how much you know about the F&B market in Shanghai, but right now, I actually just caught up with a friend who's been living there for a while, and she just moved back here, and she was telling me the F&B business is booming in Shanghai right now. There's so many restaurants, so many new stuff opening. Same like kind of like your concepts, basically like small mom and pop shops kind of situations with foreigners as well. Would you consider moving there?
There was actually a French guy we met a few years ago, right in Hong Kong, and he opened a very similar concept in Shanghai. He got 2 shops open, and he contacted us 6 months ago because he was closing down. So he wanted to see if we wanted
What was
to
the shop?
expand there. I don't remember the name, sorry, but anyway, you can find it easily, I'm sure. And the second point is I don't want to live in China, so bon.
Joke is on you, you do.
yeah, this is, all right.
Yeah, we can't get away from it.
Yeah.
Okay, so wait, why did he close down? Because as far as I understand, like business, like
I have no idea. I mean, I guess the business was not that good. Otherwise, he would find at least someone to take it over. So yeah, I don't
so
know.
he can't even find someone to take it over.
He was asking us, and we were like,
Huh.
no, enough shit to deal
Yeah.
with right here in Hong Kong.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay, I want to ask a very specific question, but I want you to like really get into the details of this. Can you tell us how to roast a perfect chicken at home?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
that's-
So I'm an amateur cook who cooks and then never cleans. It's bad. But every now and then I cook something like a roast chicken, and then I'm so proud of it, and I eat it for like a week, and I want to take my game up to the next level. So there is another question, sorry to throw a lot of questions at you, because there has been a point of debate with a bunch of people on the podcast group about whether you should wash your chicken or not.
Wash your chicken. Wow. Okay.
So let's start with the washing chicken.
All right. So best way would be to marinate a bit the chicken, I would say. So we used to take some butter and spices. After, if you want, you can leave it in more like a liquid marinade stuff for the night. If you want really the meat to get the taste from the marinade, but after, I mean, up to you. I don't know.
So you don't wash it. There's no, like, I mean, not to be the stereotype, like, oh, the French don't wash, they put cologne, you know?
Please.
But actually, what I meant is that, like, let's go from the very beginning of the supply chain.
Yeah.
Chicken is alive in a farm,
Yeah.
and then they kill it, and then they like take the feathers out and whatnot, and the stuff that is inside.
Yeah.
Does any washing happen at all?
I mean,
Like when you're, because in my head,
it's a good question. But
yeah, exactly.
You're like, they
Because
never-
I argue,
in
trust
10
me,
years, I never really considered that point.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad.
we asked it. Yeah, now after you closed, thank God, everyone's like, wait, what?
I mean, yeah, I don't know.
I'm
I
very
mean,
shallow and I like to be right. So I really want to follow the steps until someone tells me if these fucking chickens are washed or not.
How can
'Cause
you
if
wash
the-
it inside, for instance?
No, it's just like, so okay, so you kill the chicken, you butcher it, and you take the feathers out or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
There is still like some shit on it, right? Like some stuff.
No.
What do you mean no?
You remove, I mean,
Like blood
Dude,
and ugh,
They're
like,
French chickens, man. They're beautiful.
No, but I'm serious.
they're all
Until-
shaved.
Yeah, so until they're frozen. Until they're frozen, right? And when they're in the freezer, they look nice. They look like they're clean shaven,
Yeah.
as you said.
Yeah.
So something must have happened. Like,
I
you don't
know.
just splash some water in them or something.
I know. Yeah, we receive it like this, yeah, for sure.
I know you receive it like
Like,
this.
you don't
I mean,
and I'm talking
from
about
the
the
supplier. I don't know.
exactly.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, they make sure it looks good and
They put some foundation on it, you know,
Yeah.
cover the boils and
Because
everything.
okay, let me give you the background of this argument was like if you buy frozen chicken from like the supermarket, that's fine. You don't have to wash it. This is what I'm saying, okay? Right? You buy it because it already looks clean. What I'm saying is that if you buy it from the wet market, where they
Oh.
just killed it, it's gross, and you have to at least give it a water bath, or some people wash it with vinegar and salt and whatever, which I think I agree is a bit much. but at least some water. No, don't you agree?
I don't know. I never. I mean, yeah, we always buy it frozen from our supplier from
Man,
France.
I would love to see
I
people
don't,
commenting on this now.
I know.
So let us know what you think.
Yeah, I know. It's very important for me, and I'm glad you don't know because you didn't say like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, okay. All right, so that's the first thing. So we got that one right. Now
Okay.
I'm actually because I've
No,
never.
I'm not very happy with the answer because it doesn't agree with me, but
Yeah.
I'm still. It's good enough.
It's good enough that he didn't say like, why would you? It's just
Yeah,
like he's
exactly.
not sure. So it's an unknown answer. Oh, that's
Yes.
good. That's good. Okay, so we got that one because I'm just thinking like by default in my brains, my brain would be like, wash it. Like, why wouldn't you wash it?
Yeah.
This would be the natural thing you'd want. You'd wash yourself,
I mean,
right?
you're gonna eat it anyway, and you're gonna cook it. So anyway,
Yeah.
Yes.
whatever is like kind of dirty is gonna be cooked. So
Yeah.
shouldn't
Well,
be an issue.
It can have but it can have like don't get me started.
I know,
it,
don't-
it can have like dust, mud on it or some shit from like the
Oh,
cutting
really?
board and all of that.
But then yes, of course, yeah.
Then it's
yeah,
just
okay,
organic.
Thank you. Oh yeah, really?
I mean,
Yeah, it's just,
Yeah, it depends where you buy it and the
The
hygiene
wet
of the
market. I'm talking about the wet
shop.
market.
Depends the wet market you buy it and the hygiene of the booze you buy it from. I don't know. Yeah.
Okay, so now we have the chicken. Forget about if it's showered or
Right.
not. So now we have it at home. Nice, beautiful chicken, one whole chicken. What am I doing after this?
So first point I would like to mention is
Yeah.
like we call it roast chicken, but in French when you roast food, actually you use like a spit and you make it turn.
Yes.
This is the
So
way
you don't
roast.
wash it and you spit on it? What is wrong with you?
it's still kind of
So-
washing.
So it's a special way of cooking. So
Yeah.
when people say they are roasting something in the oven,
Yeah.
it's kind of
not
wrong
yes.
actually.
Right, right,
Yeah.
okay.
And if you really want to know the truth about it, it's like when you roast whatever, or meat or fish or whatever you want, the fact it's turning and there is always one side next to the fire or the heat and one side on the cold side. And the hot side is basically expanding with the heat and the cold side is contracting with the cold. And switching on and off like this makes the meat or the fish much more tender. So which makes a big difference compared with the normal oven cooking or
Right, without
whatever.
the spinning part.
Exactly.
Okay.
So but well, that said, I don't know anyone who has a proper roast machine at
Exactly.
home.
Yeah, no, I don't think I know anyone either.
The one person who
that's why
bought it.
That's why in France,
Yeah, exactly.
everyone is actually buying from the market where you have a kind of roast machine stand, and instead of cooking it at home.
So, okay, let's talk. Obviously, almost everybody here, including our listeners, would have a regular oven.
Yeah.
With no spinny thing.
All right.
So, yeah.
I would say maybe the only advice I would give is just to water it regularly. So open
Water
the
it.
oven and just
So
use
you-
a juice or
Okay, I don't know what that means.
Look at that. We're
Yeah.
not washing it.
Exactly, we're watering it. Just
Hey,
give it-
okay.
Oh no, but okay, you also sped up a bit. So we still have the chicken. What am I marinating? What am I using? It's still out, just naked
whatever
chicken.
mix of spices you like.
What do you use?
I will get a secret mix of spice actually.
Well, the business is over. Okay, but I will
No,
sign
but
a thing.
You
Is it a-
use some paprika or whatever thyme, like rosemary, stuff like this.
I'm guessing no MSG, right?
No MSG. No,
Alright,
for
okay,
sure.
no.
I was actually
Yeah.
reading something that MSG is not that bad for you.
I don't know. I've come to a point in my life where I think I've just genetically become changed to the point that MSG doesn't have an impact on me anymore. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Actually, to be very honest with you guys, actually, we were buying some mix of spices from the beginning, at the real beginning from France.
Yeah.
And then we made it some spicy supplier in Hong Kong. And we're like, oh, why not checking what is this actually, a mix of spices? And the guy was telling us, oh, by the way, there are 25% of MSG in your mix of spice.
Uh-oh.
Wow, damn, that's why everybody is so addicted
You're making addicts.
And we are like, no, but it's not possible. We cannot keep using that stuff. So actually, they created a new recipe just for us, replacing MSG with actually some salt, obviously, some mix of dry mushroom powder, some garlic as well, and stuff like this. So we had our special recipe at the end.
Okay.
Totally free MSG. Yeah.
So
And,
okay, so we're marinating with paprika, a bunch of spices.
Yeah. You use
thyme
butter
is-
to make it like stick on the chicken.
Okay, so you use
And-
like melted butter.
Yeah.
Okay, melted butter. You massage the chicken basically, and
Exactly,
then you
yeah.
put the stuff on it.
Yeah,
And then
salt,
how long
pepper.
are we marinating?
Do you need
Salt
to
and
play
pepper.
music while you're massaging the chicken?
Don't be a creep.
Just making sure. Try to cover my bases
But
here.
only Barry White.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
But then you just leave it like this. Basically, the marinade part will be just to make the skin more tasty and crispy. But
Okay.
otherwise, it's just the chicken itself which makes the difference.
Okay, and how long are we marinating it for?
I mean, it take you like 1 minute, and
No. I mean, how long is it? Like,
Oh.
do you leave it for after that?
Whatever. I mean, can be 1 hour, can be 1 day. It doesn't change
Okay.
too much actually. Yeah.
It doesn't change too much.
Yeah.
And then after that, is there any secret? Like, you just put it in the oven. What temperature? How long? Do you have to flip it? Like,
I mean, I don't know, something like around 1 hour, I guess, and depends on the size, obviously. And but the only thing is like to avoid it to become too dry, just put some juice on top of it regularly. And
that's what you were saying by the water.
Yeah.
How does that work? Like, what do you mean by like you take
can,
it out?
You can keep a bit of water at the bottom of the oven of your pot or dish, and,
Yeah.
And just put back the juice basically on the chicken. But I'm not chef, you should get Aurélien, which is official
the
chef
real-
of the
official.
business, talking
No,
about
fair enough,
this.
fair enough. Because I know, like at the end, they also ask you, do you want some gravy and stuff? So that, like, some of the juice. Because I know, every time I get takeaway, I get a little.
Yeah, this is the chicken juice basically.
Yeah,
so
right.
we take
Yeah.
at the bottom of the roast machine,
Yeah.
And in France we call it gravy, but
Yeah.
it's quite confusing because like many countries like UK, gravy is the really proper sauce you cook yourself. So
Because when they
which
ask
is
me, do you
not-
want gravy? I'm like, sure. I got it. I'm like,
No,
they ripped me off. How they was this? I'm like, I get it.
it's just
now.
to make it more, in case it's a bit dry, you can
Yeah,
just
you can
add
dip
underneath.
it back in there.
Especially you keep it for the day after in the fridge, and you just warm it up in oven, putting just a bit of chicken oil.
Just
Yeah.
moisten up again.
What's your take on skin? Do you like skin, or is it good for you, bad for you? Like,
I don't know if it's good, but I like it. Yeah.
you do like it? Because I eat with a lot of people who just
Yeah.
take the skin out. I'm like, can I have that?
So so this is the thing.
Yeah.
Like, my skin has to be thin. I'll eat the thin part. Like, the moment I can see like the white fatty stuff on it, I know the skin's all fat. I get that, but I'm in denial. Like, I want to not know it's the fat, so I eat the part that's kind of thin. I'm like, oh, it's just part of the chicken.
So it's delicious, but you know it's not good for you. Is that correct?
Yeah, exactly.
Huh.
So I can't get through the guilt. My brain's like, wait a second, this is not right, And so unfortunately, I'm educated. So therefore, Mo, I can't do it.
So
like
you
this.
advise people. You like skin.
I mean, I don't know. Yeah, in Singapore, there was some gym around.
Yeah.
And we got a lot of customers coming and just asking for the breast with no skin at all. And,
Yeah.
I respect that. I mean, everybody
No,
can-
I don't. I don't respect that or them. that is just a boring way to live your life. Like, eat some skin. It's not cocaine.
It's like you should charge them more. It's like when people order like egg white only, that's
Yeah,
more
yeah,
expensive.
exactly.
I'm like, wait, I asked for less egg and you're making me pay more? You should do that. Yeah, that would be good.
And also, they're making you work by taking away the skin, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
You're
it's
like-
our job, no?
Yeah, you're like, you went to the gym, do some exercise, pull the skin off,
Exactly.
right? What's wrong with you? It's too much work.
Would you consider opening another concept in Hong Kong?
No, I'm looking to actually leave Hong Kong right now. Yeah. So it's more, yeah.
Well, actually, the good news is that if you are on this podcast, this makes your chances of getting kicked out of Hong Kong a lot higher these days. So
Yeah.
you're welcome.
Especially after the last episode.
Exactly.
you did, guys. Yeah.
It makes it much easier.
So we actually brought you here as a
gift.
farewell
Yeah,
gift.
to help you.
Let's take the same plane together, guys. Yeah.
Okay, so this is maybe a dicey question, and we can cut it if you want. But what are the French restaurants that you would recommend here for people who are not on
Wow.
crazy budget? Because I like French food. I can't find anything that is like the Rotisserie that I actually can eat like casual, a bit, maybe a date, something like that, without spending fucking $600.
Yeah, I don't know. Really, honestly, I mean, the I would say maybe Metropolitan in Saigon was always really a good deal, and I mean, yeah, always a good place to have lunch or dinner, and a really good service. So yeah, maybe I would pick up this location. Yeah.
And where can we get the cakes that now are gone from?
Chocolate cake.
This, I
not
mean,
happening?
it's a property of Aurélien. He's our chef. He brought it with him.
Where does he work now? Where can people find it?
I don't know.
like stalk him.
He's planning to stay in Hong Kong, so
Yeah.
maybe I don't know. He will bring.
Is he French as well?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
You know
Okay.
what? Just do me a favor. Tell him to never ever sell his cake in one bakery. Okay, there's one bakery. Please don't do it. The bakery's called La Rose Noire. Right?
No, but we know the guy. Yeah.
You know them? Are they French?
You don't like it?
The
No,
guy
because
is-
the name's French. Doing the Café de Corral Deli France thing. We're trying to be French. They're not French.
The guy is Swiss, actually.
Boom. You see what I mean?
Gérard Dubois. Yeah, he's the founder. Yeah.
I'm like, it's not noir, dude. Your rose is not noir. All right. Okay. Yeah.
Dude, thank you so much for coming on. This was a lot of fun. Is there any advice for people who hate washing dishes after they cook? What do you tell them? Like, how do you motivate me to wash my dishes?
Just take away.
That's perfect.
That's perfect.
Nice. Jerome, thank you so much for coming on, man, and we wish you best of luck.
No worries. Thank you, guys.
Cheers.